Good morning, everybody. This is Peter J. Carpenter. I'm here at the office of the Eastern Atlantic States Regional Council of Carpenters in Edison, and I am here interviewing Council Representative Jason Friedman. We are here to talk about the new prevailing wage law, which requires contractors to have a certified apprenticeship program. Good morning, Jay.
Hey, good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing?
Jay, we wanted to just sit here and ask you just a couple questions. What we're concerned is under the new law that requires contractors to have a certified apprenticeship program to do prevailing wage work. How does that work exactly?
Yeah, well, and thank you for coming by the way, because the change in the prevailing wage law with regards to apprenticeship requirements has generated a lot of conversation in the industry lately, and I appreciate an opportunity to talk to your viewers and get the appropriate information out on the street. So essentially, beginning May 1, 2019, New Jersey started requiring contractors who are going to carry tradespeople and pursue public projects to be associated with a registered and certified apprentice training program that covers the craft that contractor is involved with.
Okay.
So let me give you an example. So if you're an electrical contractor, you carry electricians, you perform electrical work, and you're pursuing public projects in the state, you need to be associated and be able to demonstrate to the state that you're part of a registered apprentice training program that covers electricians. For carpenters, same thing for carpenters, plumbers, pipe trades, what have you.
So basically, if you're doing any type of prevailing wage work, you need to be part of a certified apprenticeship program in the state. And if you're performing that work, that type of work, whatever work it may be, then you would have to be part of that certified apprenticeship program.
Yeah. If you're a construction manager and all you do is push paper, so to speak, and make sure the job runs according to plan, I don't think it really applies to you. But when you have craftspeople on the job working for you.
So all the subcontractors to that general contractor would have to be part of a certified apprenticeship program as well, correct?
Subcontractors for sure, because they're on a public job, and they are typically the folks that are really performing the work.
Okay, that's great. So now, with this new law, does it make it harder for a contractor to do prevailing wage work?
Does it make it harder? Well, look, it's an additional hurdle they have to get over. It's an additional challenge that they need to address and overcome. But I think it's beneficial overall to the industry, and I think that most professional business people would agree that it's necessary and beneficial to our industry.
Okay. And then as a contractor, being a contractor that has a certified apprenticeship program and doing prevailing wage work, would I be required to carry an apprentice at all times?
So, no. I mean, the short answer is no. The law doesn't require a contractor to carry any certain number of people or apprentices. Then again, I don't know why anybody wouldn't want to carry trainees, right? We know that every construction job, it's like once you get beyond a crew of 2 or 3 people, there's work that needs to be done that can be done by somebody who's a trainee, who's green to the business, who's just getting their legs up under them and learning. And conversely, you don't want your money makers, those guys and gals with 20 or 30 years in the business, to be unloading the truck, to be stacking the drywall, to be loading the drywall dolly, right? You want those people getting their heads in the print, communicating with the other trades to make sure things run smoothly, to be doing the layout, right?
And in the defense of those people at 20 or 30 years, they also were apprentices at one time and did the brunt work as well. as they were learning from their journeyman on what to do next.
I think that's a great point too, is that progressing in your career as a tradesperson, learning from the ground up, prepares you to be a leader on the job site in the future. It's going to make sense to you why you stack the drywall white side out. So when the boards are going up, there's a flow to it. It's going to make sense to you, the reason why the foreman is asking you to do things that way. And then hopefully down the road, you'll be able to impart that wisdom to the next generation as well.
Perfect. And so what are the advantages of being an apprentice?
Well, look, if you're a guy or gal who's looking to make a career change, or getting out of high school or college or trade school and thinking about a career, especially in carpentry, but in construction in general, there's a few things you need to know. First of all, we need you. The construction industry needs new folks, maybe now more than ever. Some of it's a little bit of rumor and conjecture, and some of it's real, but there seems to be a shortage of real skilled tradespeople right now, at least in this region. And the construction industry is busy, so there's a need for you. But one thing that many folks don't know from outside the construction industry is that the barrier to entry, the ability for a person to get involved with construction, become a carpenter, is very low. You throw tool bags around your waist, grab a hammer, and tell people you're a carpenter, and that's it. I mean, if you have the guts to do that, that's basically the barrier to entry. As opposed to other skilled trades, attorneys, doctors, where you need 4 years of college plus additional college, maybe 2 to 4 years additional after that, and then on the job training.
So with the apprentices here, we know that in New Jersey we have at least 2 training centers of large magnitude. And now, explain to the people here that what is the cost for an apprentice to go to a training center? Because this is going to be a remarkable answer that everybody's going to be very surprised to know.
Hey, and look, if you're just tuning in, we've been talking about apprentice training and the law regarding prevailing wage in New Jersey that requires contractors to be associated with an apprentice training program. But yeah, the Carpenters Union here, Pete, we have 2 training centers, one in Hamilton, one in Edison. We're talking about 400,000 square feet of facilities where we train young men and women. So this is an additional advantage to the apprentice. If you're getting out and you think you want to be a carpenter and work at the trade, this is the best place to come do it. We have the horsepower and the background to invest in you as a young man and woman with no upfront costs or fees.
So it costs them how much?
It costs them zero.
Costs them zero. And what does it cost the contractor that's has a certified apprenticeship program? What does it cost him or her, the contractor, to have an apprentice go to one of our facilities?
Well, I mean, the short answer is nothing, but I don't think of it as what does it cost them, because the benefits so far outstrip what we offer, outstrips what an individual contractor might have to pay. They just could never do it on their own if they tried to. But to be clear, there's no upfront fee or cost for apprentices to come on board and get involved with the Carpenters Union, or for contractors to sign on with us. In fact, it's maybe one of the best kept secrets in the construction industry and for union carpenters that we offer consulting services. Right?
So what you're saying is, Jay, is that for a contractor, if a contractor wanted to join the Carpenters Union and have a certified apprenticeship program under the Carpenters Union, it would be at zero cost to them to sign up with the Carpenters Union.
That's accurate, Pete. And here's the way it works, right? How do we have all this facility and generations of people graduating through these programs, yet no charges of fees or costs. It's because when a contractor signs up with us and then begins employing tradespeople, there is a contribution that comes out jointly from the employee and from the employer that goes back to the training fund that ensures that the doors stay open, the light bulbs stay lit, and that there's somebody there for the next generation to come on in and learn this trade.
So, so what we're saying in conclusion here today is that there's options out there to become have a certified apprenticeship program for your company, and one of them is being part of the Carpenters Union and their certified apprenticeship program that they offer here, right here in Edison and any of the Eastern Atlantic States Regional Council of Carpenters offices. So we have right here, I know in New Jersey we have the office here and one in down in Hamilton, correct?
Yeah, we have two offices in New Jersey currently, Edison and Hamilton.
And all reps are available for consulting if you need to speak to them.
I'd love to talk. If you're a contractor who's getting a hold of this video and watching, don't be afraid to reach out. But there's a number of other reps in the state that'd be happy to help you as well. Jay,
would you share your phone number with the contractors? Would you be willing to share your cell number?
Only for you, Pete. 732-754-4640.
All right, so
I guess I get enough spam calls already, so
yes. So if you're not calling about his car insurance or his warranty for his vehicle, and you would like to, or IRS, if you would like to talk to him about carpenters and certified apprenticeship programs, you can feel free to call Jason Friedman. And can you repeat that number one more time for us, Jay?
732-754-4640. And but it's not just myself. There's a whole group of professional reps for our organization that are looking to do outreach to the contracting community.
And Jay, I want to thank you for your time here today. And for viewers out there, don't forget you can follow me at YouTube at Peter J. Carpenter, and follow some of the other videos where we're fighting to protect the rights of workers. I appreciate everybody tuning in and just watching our video today. Jay, I want to thank you. I want to thank the Eastern Atlantic States Regional Council of Carpenters for this very quick and opportune interview that you just did with us today, and we thank you for your time.
Thanks for coming by, Peter.
Thank you very much.
I hope to hear from you.
Take care. Bye-bye.